Hello, student. I am Professor Rajesh Bhagat. We are studying this water supply engineering. In this water supply engineering, we have to carry out the water analysis. And in water analysis, we have to perform many experiments. We have to determine many parameters. And one of the experiment is to determine the density of bacteria in given water sample by standard plate count method. Okay. So we see this is one test, plate count test or standard plate count test to measure, to determine the density of bacteria. Now to determine the density of bacteria, we'll need few apparatus and glassware. You can see that this is the, we will need the autoclave, then brown paper, non-absorbent cotton, some test tube, 3 petri dish, then incubator, nutrient agar, distilled water, plain counter or colony counter. Okay. Now there is a particular procedure that we need to carry out to perform this. So before that, I will explain few things. You can see this is a figure where we need to understand the few things. For example, let me little bit zoom it. You can see this is a glassware in which we have taken the nutrient agar. Nutrient agar is the food for bacteria. Now this nutrient agar, that is a food for bacteria, is in powder form. So we have to convert it into liquid form. Then how we can convert it? We have to take the distilled water. Let's take the 1 liter distilled water and then add that 28 gram of that powder form of nutrient agar. Now when you add that 28 gram of nutrient agar in a powder form in a 1 liter distilled water, it will not dissolve in that 1 liter distilled water. And to dissolve it properly, what we are going to do, we will do, we increase the temperature. And to increase the temperature, what we are doing, we are just taking that. For example, this glassware we are taking into the autoclave at a temperature of 121 degrees Celsius for 15 to 20 minutes. And because of that, there will be sterilization at the same time. There will be the dissolution. That powder form will get dissolved and that liquid will form, and that liquid we are taking into this circle. You can see these are the circle. This is not circle, actually this is a petri dish. Now you can see in every petri dish we have to take this liquidified, or you can say the nutrient agar in liquid form in all petri dish. But how much we have to take it? Generally we are taking the 10 to 20 ml, but we are not measuring exactly. We are just taking so that the base of this petri dish will get covered. The bottom base of petri dish will get covered, and approximately will need some 10 to 20 ml. But we are not taking it by measurement. Okay, we're just adding. Now one more thing we have to keep in mind while adding: the temperature should not be more than 50 degrees Celsius. It should be around 40-45 degrees Celsius. And after that, we have to add the water sample in all petri dish. Now there is a standard procedure or standard criteria to add the water sample in petri dish after adding this nutrient agar in liquid form, and that liquid should be in the temperature range should be 40 to 50 degrees, not more than 50 degrees Celsius. Generally, we are taking the 40 degrees Celsius temperature of this nutrient agar solution in the petri dish. After that, we have to add the water sample. But whenever you are adding the water sample, you have to add the water sample 1 ml. Quantity is 1 ml. In every petri dish, we have to add the 1 ml water sample. But in first petri dish, we have to add the original water sample. Then what we have to do in second petri dish, you have to dilute it. How will you dilute it? This is our original water sample. Then take 1 ml from this original water sample and you add distilled water. And how much distilled water you will add? Let's make it 100 ml. We are making it 100 ml, taking 1 ml and then adding 100 ml. Therefore, dilution factor will be 1 by 100. We can say 10 to the power minus 2. Okay. Now, out of this, take 1 ml and add in a second petri dish. Again, from this diluted water sample, take 1 ml and make it to 100 ml. How? By adding distilled water. Okay. Then out of this, take 1 ml in third petri dish. Like this, you have to do dilution, and each petri dish you have to add the 1 ml water sample, dilute it. Okay. In first petri dish, as it is, but in second, third, fourth, respectively, or you can say subsequently, dilute it and add, dilute it and add 1 ml, like that. Now you can see in first petri dish there are many colonies you cannot count, right? In second petri dish also there are many colonies you cannot count, but third, yes, we can count it, or we can say in naked eyes in first petri dish. Let me correct myself. See this in first petri dish, many times there are so many bacteria, and because of so many bacteria, there are many colonies will we cannot count that colonies because of there is a large network and they are so close that we cannot count it. But in second petri dish, we can say we can count it with the help of some measuring equipment or colony counter, but the number is too high. Number is too high means what? If the number of colonies is greater than 300, then we are saying the colonies are too many, and we are rejecting that. So what we will select? If you are rejecting that, then what we should select? When the colonies, number of colonies is greater than 30 and less than 300, then only we are selecting that petri dish. Now you can see in third petri dish, the number is in the range. It is greater than 30 and less than 300. So that is the correct. Let me pull it down. See, 159. That is the correct. But in fourth petri dish, what is happening? There are colony. We can even count it, but the number is less than 30. Even also next and last one also is a 0, is a 2, but we want number greater than 30 and less than 300, and that is a 159. But what to do? Our aim is to get the density of bacteria. Now, how will you find out the density or colony in a given water sample? Now, see, we got the colony is 159, but what you will write in the result, see the dilution. Here, dilution is 1 by 1000, or we can say into -3. So we have to divide. Divide, or you can say multiply. Now, what you will do? Multiply 159 into 10 to the power 3, or you can say if you want to divide it, then 159 divided by 10 to the power -3, and therefore it will come number of cells or number of bacteria per ml of water. It will be 1.59 into 10 to the power minus 10 to the power 5, right? So this in this way we have to calculate. Let's move further. See one more figure you can understand is the dilution. These are the number of test tubes in first tube original water sample. As we go further left to right, and the water is getting diluted and diluted, and these are the at the bottom there are petri dish circle, and in every petri dish we are taking Newton agar in liquid form, and then we are adding the water sample. And after adding, one more thing you have to do, that this colony are not formed suddenly. If I'm adding I'm taking the Newton agar and then adding water sample, and within 1 minute or 5 minutes it is not forming. After addition, if I am taking the Newton agar then adding the water sample 1 ml, then we have to mix it, and as the temperature decreases or time passes, temperature will decrease. As the temperature decreases, this liquefied Newton agar will move towards solidification, and after getting solid this Newton agar, then there is a cover to this petri dish, and we have to invert it. This petri dish, or we have to in inverted form. We have to place an incubator for a temperature 37 degrees Celsius, and for a duration 24 hours, 37 degrees Celsius temperature and duration 24 hours. Okay, that we need to follow. That we need to keep this petri dish in an inverted form in incubator. After that, we have to take out, because this formation of colony needs time and a particular environment, and that particular time and environment we need to provide, right? So after that, we'll see this formation of colony. This is you cannot. I forgot to explain you that it is not just addition of Newton agar and addition of water sample that directly gives within 1 minute or 1 hour that these are the colonies formation. You have to wait for 24 hours. You have to give the proper environment, 37 degrees temperature, incubator, and then time 24 hours. Then only this colony will found. We'll take out from the incubator, and then we'll count by our naked eyes, or we can also use some help of some colony counter equipments, right? So further, I will move further. So this is our manual. You can see there's a table and theory related to that. Then is the procedure step by step. So as with the demonstration, I have some clips from determination of density of bacteria in a water sample by standard plate count method in our lab. So I will show you that also. These are the manual. I'll close it. Okay. Hello student. Today we are determining the density of bacteria in a given water sample by standard plate count method. Before start of this practical, whatever glassware we will need. For example, we need petri dish, then we will need test tube, then we will need sample distilled water and nutrient agar. So all these things we need to keep in a autoclave for sterilization. Whatever glassware we will need. So all the glassware we need to see. Sir is adding nutrient agar in a petri dish. Okay. Now you have to add in a such way that the all bottom surface of petri dish should get covered. So in this way, and this is a we taken out from the autoclave. Therefore, it is in liquid form. As the time passes, it will get solidified. So
इसको जो है अपने इसलिए जो है इतना टेम्परेचर रखना है अपने बॉडी का, क्योंकि कोई भी बैक्टीरिया जो है 50 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड अगर रहे, इसका 50 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड से ज्यादा है, 50 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड का अगर ऊपर रहेगा, आपने वाटर सैंपल डाला तो वाटर सैंपल में जो भी बैक्टीरिया रहेगा किल्ड हो जाएगा। तो ये जो है आपका कॉलोनी नहीं बनाएगा। इसके अंदर बैक्टीरिया क्या करता है, सरफेस के ऊपर कॉलोनी बनाता है। आप कॉलोनी वो 24 आवर्स के बाद में, अभी नहीं, 24 आवर्स के बाद में तो कॉलोनी बनाता है। वही कॉलोनी आपको काउंट करना है, ठीक है। तो ये जैसे आप दिख रहे हैं सरफेस के ऊपर कॉलोनी व्हाइट 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 व्हाइट, तो इसी तरीके से ये कॉलोनी बनाएगा 24 आवर्स के बाद में। तो इसको टेम्परेचर इतना रखना है, अपनी बॉडी का टेम्परेचर जैसे 37 रहता है, चक्कर ना लगे, एक अंदाज से थर्मामीटर को डाल के नहीं दे सकते, इसलिए जो है आप अपना एक अंदाज से कि 50 के नीचे रहे उसका टेम्परेचर, और एकदम से कूल भी ना हो। कूल हो जाएगा, जेल हो जाएगा तो वाटर सैंपल नहीं मिलेगा। वाटर सैंपल डालेंगे 1 ml, डायरेक्ट वाटर सैंपल डालेंगे 1 ml,
फर्स्ट सैंपल,
फर्स्ट वाटर सैंपल 1 ml डालने के बाद में शेकिंग करेंगे आप।
You should get mixed thoroughly with nutrient agar.
और इसको बिगर डिस्टर्ब करेंगे, डिस्टर्ब नहीं करेंगे इसको, और इसको रख देंगे जब तक कि वो स्टिक नहीं होता, ठीक है। 1 ml है, 1 ml और 1 ml पे रख देंगे। सेकंड सैंपल आपको 0.1 लेने का है, फिर आकार लेंगे उतना ही, बेस कवर हो जाए, कम से कम बेस कवर होना चाहिए, ज्यादा भी गया तो कोई फर्क नहीं गिरता। थोड़ा सा कूल करेंगे इसको, नॉर्मल टेम्परेचर पे लेकर आएंगे। अभी टेम्परेचर ज्यादा है इसलिए अपन नहीं डाल सकते, अगर डालेंगे तो पानी के बैक्टीरिया जो है वो क्या हो जाएगा, किल्ड हो जाएगा। इसलिए जो है अपन थोड़ा सा वेट करेंगे, और इतना भी कूल नहीं करना है कि वो जेल हो जाए। जेल होने के पहले पहले डालना है आपको। नॉर्मल टेम्परेचर पे आ गया है, इसको जो है ये 0.1 बना के रखा है, यानी 1 ml वाटर सैंपल, 9 ml डिस्टिल वाटर, उसको शेकिंग करके उसका 1 ml डालेंगे तो 0.1 जाएगा।
Diluted water sample. Again 1 ml.
मैंने डाला है 1 ml, लेकिन एक्चुअली में डाइल्यूट करके डाला है, इसलिए एक्चुअली में वाटर सैंपल इसमें कितना गया, 0.1 ml। इसको शेकिंग कर देंगे। थर्ड सैंपल 0.01 आगार लेंगे, बेस कवर करेंगे, नॉर्मल टेम्परेचर लाएंगे इसका, 50 के नीचे अगर कम से कम रहना चाहिए अंदाज से। अपन जो है नॉर्मल टेम्परेचर ऐसा देख सकते हैं कि अपने बॉडी का टेम्परेचर कम से कम 37, 35, 60 ऐसा रहता है। तो अगर इससे ज्यादा टेम्परेचर रहेगा तो अपने बदन को झटका लगेगा, इसलिए अपन जो है इस तरीके से भी देख सकते हैं। इसमें तो बगैर थर्मामीटर के भी देख सकते हैं। नॉर्मल टेम्परेचर हो गया, ये 0.01 का
डाइल्यूटेड सैंपल,
ये डाइल्यूटेड सैंपल है 0.01। इसका 1 ml डालूंगे तो एक्चुअली में वाटर सैंपल कितना जाएगा 0.01। चेकिंग करेंगे। करते समय इतना ख्याल रखना पड़ता है कि जो भी काम करना है ये चेंबर के अंदर ही करना है आपको। चेंबर के बाहर निकाल के काम करोगे तो बाहर के बैक्टीरिया इसको अटैक कर सकते हैं।
ये अपना स्टैंडर्ड प्लेट काउंट मेथड। वो पेटी डिश में अपन ने अगार और वाटर सैंपल डाला, 3 पेटी डिश, 3 सैंपल, बैक्टीरियोलॉजिकल इंक्यूबेटर 37 डिग्री सेल्सियस टेम्परेचर, टाइम ड्यूरेशन 24 आवर, 24 घंटे के लिए 37 डिग्री सेल्सियस पे ये रखना है बैक्टीरियोलॉजिकल इंक्यूबेटर के अंदर। We have to maintain particular temperature. So 37 degree Celsius temperature and duration 24 hours. Okay. After 24 hours, we have to take it out, that petri dish. And you can see this is the latest equipment, colony counter. Okay. Now after 24 hours, we have to see how much colony is formed in that petri dish. Okay. We can also observe by our eyes, but this is advanced equipment. You can see magnifier. This is a magnifier, and you can also give the direct reading, digital reading display. You can see the digital display that will direct you the reading. Okay. So after 24 hours, see this is a petri dish, and it can give the reading. We can count it. See, in this way, sir is giving artificial colony. So sir has given 6 colony, and you can see the reading 6. So in this way it count. Today we have taken that petri sheet, but our sample is inside this bacteriological incubator. Now after 24 hours, we will come and we will take out, we will count.